this one off. I'm trying to hit them with the smoke from the mid. 10 seconds until Exorcism, but the black hole is up. Moon can be looking ready to jump. He's going to go for Seb first. Over to the side, Jiragi and BZM will watch. They're not going to be able to get him before Seb goes down. As Seb falls, Jiragi will drop the boat combo, but they don't want to get stuck in on this, at least not at the moment. They'll put a Fiend's Gate down.
They have to get
getting over. TSM FTX,
they have to stay ready here.
They're going to go for the Roshan. Of course, with the Exorcism, this level 2, they're going to have a good damage to take this out. OG, are they able to contest this 4 versus 5? We'll see who's able to get stuck into the pit first. Jiragi, they'll let the Torrent out over towards the Wraith King. Over to the side, Moon, he's been able to get the jump over towards Amar. Stabilize in on top of him. Amar in trouble. Brian commits in with the Rolling Thunder. That's Amar gone. He's out for 45. No buyback on him as well, so they cannot bring the Underlord back in to try and contest this Roshan. As TSM FTX continue to try and finish it off, Jiragi, he's going to look to step forward, but it's already fallen. And Bryle gets the Aegis, and then
Black hole!
He's in! It's a 3-man Black Hole, a perfect for Moon! Dubi tries to keep him alive, but Moon does die, but he got the job done! He gets in, they've taken out 4! BZM will TP out! But a fantastic fight for TSM FTX there around the pit. In such a position that it's really going to take everything from OG's heroes to bring just one of them down or get even close to bringing one down.
Love the itemization too from Saberlight, buying a halberd to this game, just knowing he can just run into the face.
They're going to try with the smoke.
Take up.
See if they can take one out. They're going to look towards Bryle, but he's already out with the shard. Tomato to the side. He caught Seb. Seb again, just dying immediately. To the brunt of damage that TSM FTX bring, and Saberlight, he's ready to try and go for more. He's in with the BKB. They'll run over to the other side. Moon,
the black hole!
With the black hole. He's caught Jiragi, he's caught Tiger. Both go down. 3 dead now in OG, and with the ghosts up from Saberlight, they can push onto the high ground and look to take the tier 3. And
Saberlight just blinks into them.
Tiger straight out to the side. He gets very scared there. It's over in the mid. Amar, he's trying to get up, but he's been caught by the Abyssal. That's going to be Amar probably going down here in the mid lane. And again, another bash from Bryle. Amar's out. They're bringing in the mid. I see Tiger. He'll
just black hole him.
He's going to drop the black hole. I mean, he knows that they're at a point this game where they don't need that black hole for the team fights. They're that far ahead. He'll happily drop it.
No bash.
That's the thing with the bash in play. You can BKB and try and TP out, but the bash is likely to be there. BZM will try and stand his ground. Bryle's going to have backup coming in. There's not going to be any chance of BZM taking this. Tomato comes in with a big old crit, takes him out. As OG really feeling the heat here in game 1 for the first time in quite a few series. We've seen countless times in their run that they've made to the grand finals. They've been taking down teams with ease, but in this game 1 of the best of 5, they are struggling.
And look, TSM just literally popping ult by themselves, running down OG. They know how strong they are. Onto the racks too now. Quickly gonna get brought down.
At 40 seconds without BZM, he has got buyback. Jump forward from Tomato. He's ready to look for kills. They'll get in on towards Amar. Seb trying to blow them back with the Gale Force. Amar, he's gonna get jumped again. They're in on top of him. He's out of action. Dead for 50. He'll buy back. But the racks being taken out here by TSM FTX. This top lane, see if there's any sort of defense Soji can put together. They will manage to push them away from the melee in time. But Tomato, he's ready to go back in. He'll turn with a stun on towards Seb. They've got the root control on the Wraith King. Jump forward for Saberlight. He's ready to get straight in on top of the Wind Ranger. Seb getting feared. Taken out by Bryle with a swashbuckle as that Seb out of the game. He'll buy back. They'll look for the X-Mark control onto Bryle. They do catch him in the Torrent. They'll use the Gale Force to blow him back under the tier 4 tower. They've locked down Dubu, but Dubu decrepifies himself, turns with the life drain. He's keeping himself alive. Bryle swashbuckles out to the side. He's still alive. Finally he falls, but he's got that Aegis. He's going to be back for another round. Dubu standing against Amar 1-to-1. Finally cut down by the Underlord.
Tomato.
Over towards the tier 4s with the BKB pop. Tomato's ready to try and take them down one by one. He does fall, but he's going to be back for that round 2. BZM trying to have another chance at him, but there's no chance here for the Lina to take a kill. They'll try and scramble back towards base BZM, but TSM FTX take him down. There's no buyback on Amar, no buyback on Snap. GG is scored.
He had two in his backpack when he was. I think he started the lane with what, 5 branches into Blightstone, so just high stats.
See if they can try and get Saberlight. He'll try and surge away, but the shackle's there from Seb. Saberlight in trouble. Boundless at the ready. OG continue to well and truly deal with the top lane Darks here. They're sending out the tips as well. Over to the mid. Bryle tries a bit of setup here with the Dream Core, but TPs are coming in. Moon, he's got to back off.
Shackle.
They get the shackle again. Steps in. Grabbing the speed creep into the Doom.
They've got Doom back up, so now, as we said, very cooldown reliant. When they have those, they can look for these plays. Have to find something big.
Yeah, good damage as well with Bryle having the Witchblade complete.
They have the trains pushing mid too, so if they do get a decent catch, they could transition it into a tower, which they really need.
See what they can get, Seb. Catch up with the silence.
They don't want to commit.
They don't want to use the ult. They'll have to commit in the end to get the kill. Now OG's been able to have the time to turn up and turn things around as Dubu will try and run. They'll get the grab back on Moon. Dubu attempting to heal up with the life drain, but they're in on top of him with the cookie and the spring.
And Bryle.
They'll lose two. Bryle creating some distance here with the Waning Rift. He'll have Orb back up in a second. And Ma, he's going to have that ability to chase, close the gap.
No man. At least the BKB was used. Some type of silver lining there for TSM FTX. Perhaps could use something to find the storm afterwards now.
Gonna see this
top.
Gonna see if they can keep this puck locked down. Stun into Crepify though from Dubu. Dubu will allow Bryle to escape.
No, he gets
power shot off Seb. What an angle there. Getting him right at the edge, and now with the Gale Force, he's even gonna look for Tomato. Has got the BKB, has to pop it to have a chance to survive. He'll try and stand his ground against Seb, beating into the Wind Ranger, cooking off to the side, but Seb does fall. Tomato opting to TP out with the range of the BKB. So Tomato at least able to bring down Seb and get out of there in return.
Big jump.
Oh, he's looking for Sableye. BZM, he's in. Look at the grab, Moon, trying to have over the barrel. Oh my goodness.
And now Tomato, he rejoined.
Through them, he's trying to get in, but now his BKB's on cooldown. They're looking to dive him. They're past the tier 3s. You know, Amar, he wants to keep going. The kiss is coming in. Dubu's doing his best to try and save Tomato, get Tomato back to base. But Amar, he'll just turn, take out Dubu beyond the around the fountain here. See if Amar's able to get out. He should be fine. He's still got BKB.
He'll got it, and the TP.
TP's ready as well. Amar, he'll get out of there. They cannot punish him.
Oh, what a play. Or just opting to not go for it.
TSM FTX will hit back with the smoke. They're trying to make this move. Some of their ults still on cooldown though. They'll get the jump straight away.
Great back.
Catch. They managed to burst through Seb and Tiger. They quickly catch the two supports. They're taken out of the game. A good move for TSM FTX as they get straight back in.
They need to threaten. Okay, nice little centaur.
He'll refuel. He's going to go for round 2 down the mid. I mean, that zip alone has scared TSM FTX. They're slowing down their efforts around committing for Roshan. They're going to see if they can get kills instead. As they go towards Yuragi, but the BKB's out from BZM. He's straight onto Dubu. Wants to get rid of the Pugna. The kiss is coming in over towards Fable. Like BZM gets the double. We've got Doom in trouble as well. Moon cannot escape this as OG take down the 3 of them.
And now they'll get the Roche themselves. Oh, devastating for TSM FTX.
They'll start to show themselves up top again, TSM FTX. OG, they'll certainly want to take a fight out of this. Seb tries with the jump, but he's going to get caught in the sprout himself. Gets vacuumed back. Seb in trouble. They'll try and cookie him to safety, but the Nature's Wrath comes crashing through. Tomato takes Seb down.
It was a BKB from Tomato, and BZM's in.
He's still trying to fight this. You see Dubu again attempting to save Sable over the scatter blast down onto the 2 of them. BZM continuing to clean up the kills.
And this is all before 25 minutes, Owen. Those nulls are about to kick in. He's the tankiest one on the team, so they can't really commit on him either, because if they do throw anything, he just BKBs and resets. Yuragi off
They're going to find Dubu stepping forward. Bryle's going to try and help out here, so he'll jump in with the silence onto Seb, but they've lost Dubu. Seb should tick out pretty low. No, he's actually going to live. Sableye gets him with the vacuum, but he couldn't quite catch Seb. He's ready to fight. He's in under the tier 2, committing him with the BKB. He'll turn over towards Sableye, take out the Darks here. Dubu's brought back. TSM FTX, can they really punch back in this fight? Bryle forward. He'll get caught by the scatter blast into the cookie. Tiger locking him down. Dubu trying to heal up the puck, but Amar's in on top of him with the silence. Bryle goes down. Zip forward from BZM. They have the control on towards Dubu. Tomato plus the BKB trying to get out, but the bash is there. Triple kill from Amar. Zip over from BZM towards Moon. OG, they get the team wipe.
Whoa. The BKB bought for the puck to attempt to defend himself versus these silence, and he still just can't. And definitely seeing that Arcane Rune come into play.
Another bad team fight could mean that we'll start seeing them drop in the Gs. We'll see them attempt to get in onto Seb, but Seb turns with the shackle. Sableye jumps in and with the vacuum control on Yuragi, but the BKB's out from Yuragi. He'll look to try and run down Sableye. Sableye pops the BKB, but they're in on top of him and they take him out. Dubu's caught in the pit. 2 dead on TSM FTX.
Bryle's is dead too.
Shackle's there, locking down Moon. It's going to be 4 dead again on TSM FTX as OG overrun them.
Look at that.
With how farm their cores are, the base dying in a matter of seconds. The mid is cleared up. They'll turn towards the top, take the tier 2. Riley has got the coil dropped down onto Seb. They can finish off the Wind Ranger, at least they can, but Amar and BZM will make sure they get the revenge here for Seb as they take out Bryle. Moon, he'll attempt to run, hide up on the cliff, but they've got vision on him. He goes down, godlike for Amar. As the rest of OG, Yuragi working on this top lane.
He doesn't even have to go back. 3 teammates show on the opposite side of the map, and he's just still able to hit towers.
Down 34K. Let's see what they can do. Look at the jump in, the punch onto Yuragi. Let's see if they can burst through in the once. The kiss is already coming out from the side. Yuragi is going to start healing up with the illusion. Turns with the boundless strike onto Dubu. Dubu falls to the kisses. Yuragi will continue working on the barracks.
They're way too far.
They'll take the nether ward out. Brawl will jump in with the BKB over towards Tiger, but there's the zip forward straight away on towards Saberlight. Buyback comes out. BZM has been caught. There's the jump. Moon will be able to get him with the stun. They've taken out BZM. They'll turn their attention over towards Yuragi. He's also surrounded by the Sprout. He goes down the once, but there's a dieback from Saberlight. We'll see with the remaining 3 members, they can take out Yuragi a second time, but no, the BKB's up. Amar and Yuragi get straight on top of Moon. They turn towards Tomato.
Oh, he is so dead.
But the bashes are there from Amar. Tomato out of the game. GG is full.
Might look like a bad trade for Moon. Like, effectively, he took like 300 damage and maybe dealt 100, but the thing is, he ensured Saberlight, I think, 3 creeps.
And Tiger, he could be in trouble here. They're in on top of him with the silence. He'll pop the Fairy Fire, turn with the blast. Moon with a nice dodge there to protect him against the
Yuragi's
will live.
Perhaps.
So if Yuragi can run away from these two.
It should be okay, but with TA dead, I don't think she wants to re-TP up here, but let's see if that is the case. No, she's going to TP on the outpost, so. Oh, good arrow. Oh, wait, was that an arrow? No, he got clapped by the Ogre.
The Ogre's got him. We'll set up for the trap.
Oh my god, he's actually going to die from that?
The cookie is
Oh, no!
The neutrals getting a bit of revenge there against Bryle, as Bryle was taking quite a bit from OG's jungle, but the jungle fought back against him, sets up for Yuragi to get the kill on him, and also to be able to chase down Moon. Yuragi is going to be
teaming up with OG to get a double kill for Yuragi there.
We'll see Bryle is going to get straight back out on the map towards the bottom lane. Same time top, Saberlight, he's going to get Sep. He's able to run him down, and bottom they do manage to kill off Amar.
Wait.
So the Moon and Bryle, after being taken down top, they TP towards the bottom.
No,
Tomato did die.
So they're valuing that higher, and he's actually bypassing Deso entirely, which is interesting. He's just going to go AC instead.
Look at this, OG. And of course, with the Deso and the meld, they can take Roshan down very, very quickly. It has been scanned out by TSM FTX. They're going to start making their way straight over to the side.
Nice
Seb,
silence.
being a bit of a distraction, they'll lose Seb, but the space is still there for Yuragi to continue finishing the Roshan. Turn over towards Dubu, he gets burst through by the combo of BZM. They need to get towards the pit soon if they want to try and stop it. Roshan getting very, very low. Moon will send the Wukong's command, but Yuragi's already finished off Rosh. Picks up the Aegis. They turn with the stun over towards Saberlight. Sunstrike comes in. Saberlight dies to the hits of Yuragi. Yuragi is in trouble one time round here though, as Moon bursts in with the Boundless Strike. We'll be back, of course, for a second round with the Aegis, and BZM, he's already looking for the setup back onto Moon. Trap slow as well from Yuragi. They'll look to run down the Monkey King. Moon's up to the high ground, but the hits from Yuragi shred through him. As OG, they'll take the Roshan, they'll take the fight around it.
That much coming out from either side, so got to have your reflexes ready.
I think eyes on Dubu again now to make some great saves. He has the 4 staff done, so a way to try and break his cause out of the sort of Dragon Tail Sunstrike setup. Talking about that, Dubu will get hit by the 2 of them. As Dubu is going to fall low, Saberlight's going to try and jump in, but with the BKB up from Yuragi, Yuragi's ready to jump in on top towards Saberlight. Saberlight will get his way back up to the high ground, and Tomato and Bro, they've stepped up, taken down Amar and Seb. Now they can try and look for Yuragi with the BKB on cooldown. Yuragi, he could be in trouble. And with the dust out, Tomato's in with the stun. They'll try and cook him out towards the side. Good deafening blast from BZM. Pushes back the 3 of them. Ice Wall as well, trying to hold them out. Yuragi's able to blink up to the high ground and TP out. Yuragi will live. Tiger turning things around here with the kisses, but Tomato's made his way around over to the Snapfire, takes him out as well. Moon's starting to play around with BZM as BZM has to run back towards the base. He'll live. They won't look to chase.
Right, nobody cared about the drawing. They're going another way. Okay, well, straight on, arrow. Not going to connect.
Not going to connect. They still want to try and jump Amar. He's looking to get in, but Saberlight reacts immediately with the BKB. They turn over towards Amar. Amar forced to safety for now. The kiss is coming in, but Moon, he's in with the silence. Puts a stop to the Tiger ultimate. BKB popped by Tomato is turning over towards BCM. There's Tiger going down. No buyback on him. Bryle from inside the pit doing the damage out towards both Amar and Seb as Yuragi's committing in, trying for the Roshan with this BKB. He'll push himself out to the side. Bryle getting bashed by the Roshan ever so low. A step by the pick, gets slowed by the trap, but Bryle will live. Saberlight, Tomato, they're back in on top of Amar. Amar goes down. Bryle did finally fall there. So the damage from Amar, tick damage, but that's overall a rough fight for OG. TSM FTX, they'll be able to get back into the pit, take down this Roche. As once again, we're just seeing the struggles around that BKB usage of Yuragi. He's just not able to do enough. There's too many tanky heroes, and with the AC Aura, 4K lead now for TSM FTX, and they have this Aegis in the hands of Saberlight to play with. So he'll be very ready to jump. Yuragi's got to be careful.
That's daytime now. 25 seconds until Dark Ascension, and you'd imagine TSM, I mean, they want to put their Aegis to use, right? So they can't wait for the next nighttime. So they're going to have to use it together with Dark Ascension. The good news is they can run Saberlight in super aggressively to try to force BKBs or key spells, since he has the Aegis on him. All right, they're poking Tomato.
If they can take him down the once, Dubu healing him up. They'll pop the kisses. If they can get either of the two of them out of this, Dubu will fall. A little bit of a window now. 70 seconds, no Dubu. And Pugner, he has been providing some great saves. They try and jump into the high ground, but Seb immediately gets turned upon. Seb goes down. Deafening Blast down. The Deso hits over towards the Monkey King as Moon will fall. And they get more out of this. Still Bryle, Saberlight, and Tomato. Very, very strong, the three of them. Even if they are outnumbered right now by OG, it's hard for OG to take these cores down.
And there is a less shard here. Bryle getting that from the Roche. It's very difficult to access the area.
OG's got to be careful. There is that jump available from TSM.
And now the Night Stalker ulti is going to run out, so this is actually a power play for OG.
They're going to try and go. Amar is in with the combo straight on towards the setup of Bryle. Bryle's able to buy time with the Yules up to into the sky. Uragi is going to be ready for him as he comes down. The Tornado's there. Bryle taken out. They bring down the Lesh. Tomato standing his ground. Turns over towards the TA, but Uragi's able to slide down to safety with the Hurricane Pike. He turns with a huge hit over towards Saberlight. And Saberlight down the ones. They've taken out Tomato. No ult for him as he'll go down on the respawn. Arrow from Step perfectly lined up. OG. They clear up the three cores of TSM FTX if they can get back in.
It's daytime in 5 seconds. OG would love to fight. I think TSM should perhaps take a little bit of a chiller here for 80 seconds.
OG's going to try and force it.
Get the hell out of there.
They're well aware of the time of day that it's become. They'll get the jump on Saberlight, opening up. Tomato gets in to cover him, turns with the stun on towards the Dragon. Another bit of buyback straight away from Dubu. Tomato trying to stay in on top of Amar, but Amar's able to kite him out to the side. Tomato, he'll turn over towards BZM instead. So they can bring down the Monkey King. Mumianda trying to run, but BZM commits, gets the kill. Double kill for him. They're completely on top of Uragi here. TSM FTX trying to kill this TA. Uragi still alive. 3-man cooking there for Tiger. Jumps back in, but the split up from Bryle. Catching the two of them. Bryle will fall. Moon, he brought back to re-enter the fight. Dubu with the life strain, trying to damage Amar, but he's still too tanky as the DK. Amar will be able to step away, steps out for 70. He's got no buyback available. OG continuing to keep the fight going as Uragi. He's backing onto Tomato. Tomato getting low. Reincarnation's on cooldown. He's not going to have a second life. He goes down. Cooking again for Tiger. Over towards Bryle. BZM, he's getting low. Has to keep his distance away from the Lesh. They'll be able to kite him out. Nullify onto Bryle. Takes him out of the Yules. Bryle's out for 2 minutes. Meander, pretty much the last one standing in this fight for TSM FTX. He'll try and live, but he cannot. Uragi, double kill for him. 4 dead on TSM FTX. They put multiple buybacks in an effort to win that fight, and they lose it horrifically. TSM FTX knocked out. OG, they're ready to go down the mid, and with no buybacks, this is going to be serious damage to the base, maybe even the game sin.
Yeah, if they realize there's no buybacks here, the game is actually probably over. What's a single Night Stalker going to do here? He can try to cut the wave at the risk of losing his life. He will do so now.
If he can get a couple of creeps, he will have buyback Saberlight. He's 48 gold short of the buyback. He's going to live long enough to get any money. Turning for 1 CS would do it. Okay, maybe another. 30 gold short of the buyback.
There's a courier.
That'll do it, okay. Oh, that still won't do it. He's still short of the gold.
It's more gold.
They're looking to end the game here down the mid. We see as well Tomato. He's only 180 gold short of the buyback, but he is short of it. There's no chance of defending. OG, they'll go to the edge and they'll take the game. Bottom lane, Seb. Dubu's very, very low here. I'm sort of baiting Seb to hunt around the tree line for him. He'll turn with the curse. Seb going to take quite a bit of damage from this one. Will live, and in fact, he's baited them in to maybe set up for something themselves. They turn with the shackle into the spear. The charges will be there for Tomato as he'll try and run away from this one, but Amar and Seb, they'll take him down. First blood for Amar. Top lane as well, TSM.
Yeah, Brawl's got 4 points in Edict, so in 10 seconds this tower is going to be taken out, unless OG actually planning this. This is a high-risk but high-reward move from them.
They're bringing in Amar as well. He's deeping over. They're ready to try and get the action started. Saberlight's been ruptured. Arena's down. Spear controls. Saberlight, he's going to be going out for sure. Off to the side as well. Seb catching Moon with the shackle. As they take the kills and keep the tower alive.
Most teams drop that tower, and I love that OG defended it. Such a good play call there.
They're going to get the zip over as well. BCM, he's back over towards the mid. He's going to get the setup on the Bryle. Bryle in trouble. Caught out by the X-12 stun. He'll get taken out. The curse is there on BZM.
He is fine.
Another attempt at a kill whilst it's on cooldown. At least TSM FTX have to be careful how they go over to their half of the map. Moon tries for a TP out, but Amar ready and waiting with a spear. See in the mid as well. They're going to make quick moves over towards Tomato. He's shown himself in the mid. They'll take him out the once. See if they can set up to do it a second time. Silence does kick in on towards the Storm. Shackle will buy a little bit of time for them to close in. Zip forward. BZM closes the gap. The arena's down. They'll trap Tomato. Tomato will fall.
It is huge for OG to know that Global Silence is on cooldown. Like, even though they do save the Dragon Knight top, it just opens up for this mid move. Effectively, OG just bullying them here with 3, with Amara standing in front. This almost impenetrable wall. They're going to try to force this BKB here.
Let's see what they can do. They get the stun to open things up. Into the Ray 5 blast as well. Amar getting low, but now the ink swells out. The arena's down. He pops the BKB to remove the silence. Spear back onto Bryle. They take out the Lesh. Tomato also trapped in the arena. He's trying to run, but Yuragi's going to sweep him from the side, get on top of the Wraith King, take him down the one. Saberlight's been ruptured. He's got to hold back. Tomato is going to try with the second light to fight, but BZM's in with the BKB. The Vortex pull back. Tomato taken out a second time. Double kill for Tiger. Moon, he has to come to an end with the kisses. He's got to try to escape with the pig pole, but he cannot run from this lineup. OG, they take out the 3 of them.
I guess BZM just feels so safe in this game that he doesn't need it. A lot of the time you want to put this on Storm because the second life with the full mana bar is just insane value. But it can be nice on Bloodseeker for sure. Oh,
he's been found at the top. Let's see if there's any way of getting out of this one. There is, and Bryle goes down. Finally getting his BKB now that he's back in the base. Over in the mid, Amar, they just make it play so quickly here. He's going to look for the spear setup. Tomato does have backup of Moon. Any way they can save Tomato. Seb's coming in from the side as well. Gale Force making sure that Tomato, he cannot run back towards the safety of the rest of his teammates. They'll try and run off to the side, but BZM's going to be there ready and waiting for him. They take him down the one. Samar in position to set up for a second time. Tomato, he's dead for sure.
Just an absolute masterclass by OG in this game of what you can do with an advantage when you have the right heroes in the right place, you know? Or rather closer to 2K. And Dragon Knight needing the recipe, so a little less than 1,500. So quite some time here, a couple of minutes.
It's a dangerous spot to be up top. Tomato is going to get caught by the controller, Seb. Jump forward from Amar. Is there any way to protect this Wraith King? It will have reincarnation. It just came back online.
Yes, 5 seconds on the TP. They can't even global TP out here.
Arena's out. There's no chance for Tomato's escape. As OG take him out. Put that BKB on hold for a little bit longer. Moon meander. 23-2. He's pretty much got that Lincoln Sphere done. I mean, between that and the BKB.
I mean, this is backwards.
That's true.
That's pretty close. I'll take that.
Saberlight. There's still, of course, yet to get that BKB picked up. It looks like he's going to... Oh, no, okay, BZM's ready to go back in. Not quite able to get the correct read on his position. He's still got some mana to play with, and Seb, he's coming in from the side. They've got the shackles. Saberlight. There's no escape from it. Inside the base, Tomato just gets taken out. Amar and Yuragi diving the high ground, killing Tomato. They just can't even catch a break. They can't even get the opportunity to get these BKBs done.
And every time they get a new item, the same's happening on OG's side. Now we've got a Lincoln Spear up on BZM, getting his level 20 talent after this wave. Just keeps the ball rolling. Yuragi also working on a Lincolns of his own against that Dragon Knight. Now Brawl's going to go in, but they have two dead heroes.
I mean, it's a good stun. All right, kisses. That's going to be a dead Yuragi. That's a huge kill for TSM FTX to get. The thing is, the rest of OG, they're ready to fight and take kills in return. Amar, he's taken out Bryle. They'll turn over towards Duba. In fact, Amar, he's going in towards the tier 4, jumps in with the arena, catches Moon. As they may have lost their carry, but Yuragi knows he's not even needed. The rest of his team able to take a very, very favorable trade once again for the squad.
I mean, straight down through the mid with a TP. If that connects on Silencer, it is a one-shot.
Well, here we go. Smoke
okay, now it's time.
They've got the BKBs. What can they do? They're going to try and jump Yuragi, but he's immediately responds with the BKB. The Linkers of the BKB, they can't quite get through that and find a stun to connect. Yuragi's fine. Quick reaction, but TSM FTX not to be hard done by. They're going to go for it again. Another smoke. They know that Yuragi's BKB is on cooldown for a minute. This might be the window that they need to find some action. But OG, they're fully aware. They're going to start to group up and make sure that if Yuragi is the one to be found, the rest of the team's around him.
Look at Amar's positioning. He's just running into
Look how much HP he has. You don't want to jump this Mars.
This guy's not dying. He has Lincolns too.
They're going to try and get around Amar and look for the backlines.
All right, Amar's going to just run into
There's the jump. They'll get themselves on top of Tiger, immediately looking for the Grimstroke. They'll get him. Over to the side though, Amar will drop the arena. Doesn't manage to catch anyone though. Saberlight turns towards 7, Yuragi. Off the backlines, BZM will zip straight forward towards Duba. The God's Review takes out the Silencer Spear as well, connecting onto Moon. 2 down. Yuragi, he's looking to clean up as well. Saberlight falls. Tomato goes down the one. See a buyback come out from Moon. Tomato's going to opt for the BKB TP out, tries to toggle his way to safety, but he cannot survive. He goes down, chased over towards Prowls. Moon with the scatter blast trying to push back OG, but the shackle connects. Triple kill for Yuragi. GG is called. OG, they'll take game 4 with that. The series instead, the championship title as well. 3-1 against TSM FTX. And we really did see this last game very much a testament to how well OG's played here at the Major. They make the lower bracket run, and to do it with the newer squad, the newer names, and with a change in roster at the beginning of the Major. Seb standing in as in, I mean, these guys, they're incredible. Some of their individual play and the way they're able to pick themselves back up after one of the roughest starts we've seen a team have in the grand finals. That game 1, getting beaten down by TSM FTX, but after that, a game 2 stomp. Game 3 coming in with the outplay, and then this game 4, arguably the biggest stomp we've seen here on the main stage, Sin.
This team, this org just can't lose finals. It's just impossible for them. Every time OG shows up to, it's just magic, you know? They've had finals harder than this one. They had a most insane comeback. I believe it was back in the Kiev Major years ago. On the ropes, 2-2 the scoreline back then. This time around, it looks like a tough start for them in the first game, but after that, just they clean up their act. And I mean, and it's fair to say this wasn't even close after game 1. It just wasn't.
It really wasn't. OG just on another level in comparison to all the other teams here at the Major. And again, just another sort of showing of it's these newer names that you've got to watch out for. Very much making a huge name for themselves now on the squad. You know, Amar, Yuragi, BZM, Tiger, and again, Seb. You know, he's done it at the one of the older ones, of course, but Seb coming in, taking that position to stand here with the new lads, and my goodness, something about this squad, as you said, Seb. And of course, No-Tail stepping in to coach them through, for most of them will be their first LAN event in front of the live crowd. No doubt about it, the audience here giving them that extra bit of power to come out with these incredible showings.
And still, on the other side, TSM, second place, amazing finish for them as well. You know, they've had a really long run in this tournament. They looked like the team to beat at one point. Tundra were the other ones, and TSM took them down, and then obviously OG were the ones to deliver that killing blow, so they only got third. But here they are,
Here
OG.
we are, ready to lift the trophy as OG. They'll step down, ready to claim that championship title, and my goodness, do they deserve it. Ladies and gentlemen,